What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh Washburn at Washburn Fabco, and today we're going to be taking a look at the YesWelder 205DS Pro. This is a multi-process welding machine that is supposed to be released either next week or the week after. They sent me out a bunch of stuff with it, so let's take a look and see what we got. This machine is 220, but it comes with an adapter to do 110. Comes with a standard ground clamp, a stick electrode holder, an inert gas hose, and a MIG torch. I think they changed these MIG torches up with these Pro models. I normally run the 15-foot, so I'm not positive on what the other ones look like. But I think this is an upgraded MIG torch compared to what they had before. It also comes with a graphene liner to push aluminum wire through and some consumables. It also comes with an instruction manual and multiple different drive rolls. Some of these are U-groove for aluminum, regular steel wire, as well as flux core wire. What they also sent me, which isn't included when you buy the welder by itself, is a TIG torch that also comes with a consumables kit. I'll test this out in a separate video to keep this one short, and we will also stick weld and aluminum spool gun in a separate video. Here's the additional spool gun you can order for this machine. It comes with different drive rolls as well and a couple of extra tips. These are all Tweco Lincoln tips, so they're easy to find. Here's a look at the actual machine itself. There is a new full digital display, sort of like the MiG 250 Pros, but now the 205DS Pro has a full digital display. Let's plug it in and see what it looks like. This is a pretty good looking display. It's very easy to understand. It's probably a little bit more easy to understand than the MiG 250 Pro actually. So we got weld mode right here. We could go between lift TIG, stick, manual MIG, synergic MIG. I always run manual MIG. I like to do my own settings. Synergic mode is more for the entry-level guys that need a little more guidance on their settings. You also have a gas selection down here where you can see it says CO2 100%, mixed gas, argon, or gasless. So we're going to put that on mixed gas as we're running 75-25. Above we have step mode. We have 2T and 4T trigger pull. We always run 2T, at least I do. Wire diameter, we're going to be running 035, so we need to change that to 035 or 0.9 millimeter. They finally upgraded these to be in imperial measurements instead of metric, right at about the time that I got used to the metric settings. But we are back to inches per minute now instead of meters per minute, which is very convenient for us in America. We're going to start off at about 219. It also has an inching button here, which will cause your drive roll to turn to feed your wire through. If I remember right, I don't have the regular 205DS here, but I believe the door dropped down low. Now it pulls up. I'm going to make sure we got an 035 drive roll on here. 0.9 V groove is what we want for MiG 035. Hooking up the machine is simple. We're going to take this and put it to the positive, which this is for our MIG whip. Ground will go in the negative, and our whip is pretty self-explanatory where it goes. It goes the only place it can fit. For wire that I'm running, this is YesWelder MIG solid wire, ER70S6035 10-pound spool, also available on their website or Amazon. Once you get your wire all the way through your MIG torch, you're going to want to adjust your drive roll tension before welding. If you don't know how to adjust the drive roll tension, be sure to check out my video with the full explanation on how to adjust drive roll tension properly. Alright, we've got it all set up and pretty much ready to weld. I am going to cut out some coupons real quick, probably out of 3/16 steel on my plasma table, and we will get to testing it out. We've got some coupons cut. I actually went with 1/8 because that's what was sitting on the plasma table already. So we're going to run some 1/8, see how it does. Straight out of the box, first settings without adjusting. That's what we got with this machine. As I would expect for a YesWelder, these are definitely my favorite machines. The average person that hasn't used a YesWelder is probably going to think this is ran on a Miller or Lincoln right there. You don't have to be using expensive machines to get good results. It's plain and simple. I haven't even adjusted my settings whatsoever. Those are my first 2 passes with this machine. You take a look over here. We're still at 202 and 19. As I've mentioned many times before, YesWelders are definitely my favorite machines. Right out the box, just threw in some settings I knew would be good, and it ran perfect. The machines are super consistent. There isn't really any surges in the arc, which sometimes happens on cheaper machines where it seems like the arc's not stable, but never on any YesWelder machines have I seen that. I don't think that you can get a better machine for even 2,500 bucks maybe. I don't think there's going to be a big difference when choosing a 220 machine. Going to a bigger brand isn't going to do you anything except for give you a sticker on the side of the machine. And I'm not just saying this because the machine was provided to me by YesWelder. You can go back and look at my reviews. I've been doing reviews on YesWelders and talking about how much I like them since before they were even sending me machines. They weren't sending me machines until like 3 or 4 months ago. If you want to purchase this machine after it's released, it will be in my Amazon affiliates link below. You can also get it through their website with coupon code WashburnFabCo at checkout for 10% off. We're doing a bunch of giveaways, including a YesWelder FluxCore 135 Pro and a YesWelder Cut 55 DS Pro. Both of those will be linked down below in the description. Stay tuned for the part 2 of this video where we run over lift arc TIG, and we're also going to run through a spool gun review. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.